Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. Erich Maria Remarque, German novelist. It is just as much a matter of chance that I am still alive as that I might have been hit. In a bomb-proof dugout, I might have been smashed to atoms, and in the open survived 10 hours bombardment unscathed. The death of one man is death. The death of 2 millions is a statistic. I am very quiet. Let the months and years come. They can take nothing from me. They can take nothing more. I am so alone and so without hope that I can confront them without fear. It is very queer that the unhappiness of the world is often brought on by short people. Life is a disease, brother, and death begins already at birth. Every breath, every heartbeat is a moment of dying, a little shove toward the end. We are forlorn like children, and experienced like old men. We are crude and sorrowful and superficial. I believe we are lost. A hospital alone shows what war is. Strange how complicated we can make things just to avoid showing what we feel. Keep things at arm's length. If you let anything come too near, you want to hold on to it, and there is nothing a man can hold on to. You may turn into an archangel, a fool, or a criminal, no one will see it. But when a button is missing, everyone sees that. We came to realize, first with astonishment, then bitterness, and finally with indifference, that intellect apparently wasn't the most important thing. Not ideas, but the system. Not freedom, but drill. That is the remarkable thing about drinking. It brings people together so quickly, but between night and morning, it sets an interval again of years. I wandered through the streets thinking of all the things I might have said and might have done, had I been other than I was. We are little flames, poorly sheltered by frail walls against the storm of dissolution and madness in which we flicker and sometimes almost go out. Why does a man live? In order to think about it. Everyone saves someone at least once, just as he kills someone at least once, even though he may not know it. Anything you can settle with money is cheap. To forget is the secret of eternal youth. One grows old only through memory. There is much too little forgetting. It's no shame to be born stupid, only to die stupid. Come, let me kiss you. Life was never so precious as today, when it meant so little. Never do anything complicated when something simple will serve as well. It's one of the most important secrets of living. Our knowledge of life is limited to death. What comfort there is in the skin of someone you love. We are in a good humor, because otherwise we should go to pieces. I am a modern man with a strong tendency to self-destruction. We loved our country as much as they. We went courageously into every action, but also we distinguished the false from true. We had suddenly learned to see. The first bomb, the first explosion, burst in our hearts. Human beings are a much worse poison than schnapps or tobacco. The more primitive a man is, the better he believes himself to be. That's what mankind is like. They only prize what they no longer possess. We have our dreams because without them we could not bear the truth. No matter how improbable an assertion is, if it is made with enough assurance, it has an effect. We want to live at any price, so we cannot burden ourselves with feelings which, though they might be ornamental enough in peacetime, would be out of place here. It was a melancholy secret that reality can arouse desires but never satisfy them. As usual in times of war, fear, and affliction, the individual human being had ceased to exist. Only one thing counted: a valid passport. The coffin. It shall protect me, though death himself lies in it. Cans. We don't have to think anymore. Everything is premeditated, pre-chewed, pre-felt. Cans. All you have to do is open them. Love is not a businessman who wants to see a return on his investments. I always thought everyone was against war, until I found out there are those who are all for it, especially those who do not have to go there. She used her husband, as other folk do the Bible, for quotations, and the longer he was dead, the harder she worked him. Help when you can. Do everything then, but when you can no longer do anything, forget it. Turn away. All that remained was an occasional evening of sadness, the sadness that we all feel, because everything passes and because man is the only animal who knows it. That's how we are, afraid of our feelings. And when we become aware of them, we immediately think we are swindlers. You don't write letters, You telephone. You don't dream, you go for weekend excursions. You are rational in love and irrational in politics. A pitiable race. The heroes of ancient Greece wept more often than our silly sentimental modern women. They knew it did no good to hold it back. Our ideal is the impassive courage of a statue. Unnecessary. Be sad, and then you'll soon be over it. Youth does not want to be understood. It wants only to be let alone. It preserves itself immune against the insidious bacillus of being understood. The pillars of human society are covetousness, fear, and corruption. Man is evil, but loves the good when others do it. You can't know anything beforehand. The incurable can survive the healthy. Life is a strange phenomenon.